The journey of Uganda netball. The associated netball, what we call organized netball, started way back in early 1950s, and to reach where we see it now, it has passed through thick and thin, a journey worth a narration. The predecessors never had permanent offices like it's common to many sports disciplines on the land, reached at a level of each administrator using his or her employment office of another job to run the operations of the federation. As the leaderships kept on changing, developments came in from having a free single-room office at Nachivubo Stadium to Lugogo, and now at Old Kampala with a whole floor, as legend Rosette Kala Namuli narrates.
During the time I joined Netball, we used not to have an office, but we were operating in our very offices, because I was in post office, Madame Kavulu was in State Council, Mama Lydia in Bank of Uganda. We used to have our netball offices in our employment offices. But later on, as time went on, management of Nachivubo Stadium gave us a room where we started operating from. And from Nachivubo, during our next regime, we got an office. They started hiring a room at Lugogo National Council Sports. It was really a very small room, but we could transact our business from that room. We couldn't fit in as a group of about 5 people, no, because we had only 2 desks for the administrator and the secretary or CEO, and about 2 chairs for the whole fraternity. If you had an issue, if you could go there, about 60 managers at a go, we couldn't fit in that office. But from that office, when Babidi Chichosala came into power as the president, she looked at the issue of office and said, no, we need a bigger place. All departments must be having an office where to transact their business from. We ended up at Old Kampala, where we are right now, with a very big office, big space, that all departments are catered.
True journey to glory is not only traced at how you grow at the administrative wing, but also the competition-wise. The progress is a step we do take always at the national teams level, leagues and grassroots development. Look at the league we used to play for a month or 2, playing from one venue, either Nachivubo or Nambole.
So we was to bring innovations to see that netball is played across the country. That's why you have been you see we organize under 16. We organize under 16 national trials, which is going to be in Uyukwe. We have organized the under 12 regional competitions. That's why you see Western region try to bring they brought the team. Eastern region brought the team. Western, Central, Kampala. So you can see that NetBall went back to grassroots.
This league, actually, it has been so competitive, whereby we've seen draws, we've seen losses amongst the biggest teams, and wiping off the old mentality that it is always an unbeaten run, no draws, and every team could come up to meet a champion team and it's like, today we are losing. But I've seen a lot of vigor from players that are coming, clubs that are upcoming. They've given challenges to the teams that have been so dominant. So this league has been a league that has been broadcasted. Somewhere you meet clips on YouTube, you meet stats on the sports chart, whereby before we never had such exposure.
But now at least there's a progress. This season, the league ran for at least 5 months. Games hosted at 3 different venues, and indeed, it was competitive. Hey, did you know that we had elections on 21st June in 2001 and Honorable Babidi Chichosara elected the president? Previously, we were ranked number 7 in the world, 3rd on continent, but now moved a place to 6th. But you know what? We didn't have any single sponsor was willing to associate with us. But why? The head marketing has the answer and what they are planning for the game.
Marketing is making your product visible to all your clients and customers. If you look at netball, it has been like a Kampala thing. From Kampala, then to the world. If you look at the ranking, netball being number 6 in the whole world, being number 2 in Africa, but it's not felt across the country. So what we embarked on in we call it like our first phase, is to make this game known and visible all around Uganda. Something which we are trying, which hasn't been around for so long. We can say we have GoTV has come on board, Plascon is coming on board, and there are other few potential sponsors we believe by the end of the year will be with us. We are looking at least in each year, adding on 5 sponsors every year. This is our target, 5 sponsors every year.
Sponsorship issues aside, because we know more are coming, like Hardworking Man revealed, let's look at what we have achieved as the new executive in less than 8 months. We got a home. Of course, it's temporarily because we have a dream of having our own home. I mean that home with a land title, that state-of-the-art home. Currently, we're operating from Aga Khan Building, Old Kampala. The office was officially opened by State Minister for Sports, Honorable Hanson Oboa. We unveiled the coach for the national team, that Fred Mugera Tabale, the first coach for She Cranes, who got a job not by appointment but after job interview. Yes, he's still good. He brought us Penned Series silver medal in Africa Championship, and of course under his stewardship we moved a place from 7th to 6th. Wow, he deserves a hand clap. Someone might say it's usual. She Cranes has been winning such. Okay, we agree, but how is it with the Under-12 regional championship that was won by Central Region after beating Kampala Region? That was in December 2021, a real Christmas gift to girls. Hey, do you remember the street netball held in Arua City, the one of its kind on continent? That's innovation and talent such.
When you have a talent, like if you're an netballer, you're an athlete, there are avenues that you can exercise and use your body for something positive, more positive than just being on the streets.
Let girls all go home. From here they have to go home. Not only girls, everybody. Streets are not our places of residence. We have to go to our respective homes.
It was so amazing. We didn't expect it, but thank God everything went on very well.
I feel actually just excited. After winning the game, after emerging the best shooter, I was very happy.
This is yet my first time to see it happening in Arua City.
Little back to administration, did you know that we got a fully working secretariat with the CEO? Let him speak and he tells us.
Unlike before, probably in the old structures, the new structure for UNF, we have a secretariat. A secretariat is a professional team or a team of professionals that ensure that the day-to-day running of all netball activities are based at the secretariat are run in the most professional way. We have the technical people, we have the accounts people, we have the media teams, we have different people playing different activities. But at the secretariat now, everything is to be professionalized.
Let's all agree, under this leadership, netball is getting publicity, both on mainstream media and online platforms. But that's not enough for us. We are still planning for more, like the online content manager Kaida Jackson tells.
By then, or previously, netball was not more visible in media. We only saw, or we used to see netball in media when national team is preparing for any tournament and the international tournaments. You wouldn't see a netball leagues. You wouldn't see national rallies. You wouldn't see national novices or school games in media. But the new regime, in only 8 months they have spent in the office, at least you can see change. You can see change. You can see netball visible both in mainstream media and then social media. At least someone can have a show and have netball on his or her menu, which is something very important, and developing their game. We want to see netball on top. We want to see netball going neck to neck with football, and we want to see netball at least above football. We want to see people, we want to see public analyzing netball like they do analyze football, and that's our target as media department.
Oh my, you had a lot good words, statements, future plans, but you haven't heard from the game changer, the twin of double blessings, Honorable and the President of the Uganda Netball Federation.
When you look at how much we have achieved in these few months with all the challenges that the globe has been going through, for instance, the issues of COVID, I find or I consider ourselves very blessed. Yes, for instance, the time we were voted in on the 5th of June 2022, we were at the center. That's the time when COVID was too bad, and the whole country was in and out of the lockdowns. But I'm grateful to God that He allowed this election to take place, and the new leadership came in, and I'm grateful to the delegates and to all that supported us, and to the netball fraternity for trusting us with this bigger assignment. We only had one small room. I want to thank the National Council of Sports because there are so many federations that do not even have the address. But if we had the address then, I am grateful to them and to the former President and High Executive for that great job that they did to support the game and hold the flag of Uganda high. Even before we came here, they had taken Uganda to the World Cup. So it's something, and Commonwealth Games. It is something we can't fail to mention. We proudly say thank you to them and to our players. When we came, we thought our name was bigger than that office. Sometimes it's hard when you are looking for sponsorship, or sometimes players are looking for you, and other people, the netball fraternity, someone leaves Chivale to come and look for you, and you can't be found anywhere, or the office is closed because it's one room, it cannot accommodate the PA or the secretary. So we thought we need to look for a better office space. That's how we ended up here. The time is now, and we kindly request all the friends of netball, the supporters, and all Ugandans who feel great each time the She Cranes and the boys or the Rock, they are doing wonders. The time is now we come up with a home. We secure a place that we can use to nurture our children.
Now here we come at the awards. This is the first time Netball is holding such. Fans got chance to choose their best of the season. We had 5 on the list, trimmed to 3: Shakira Nasaka, Weyonje Netball Club, Bagala Margaret NIC, and Asina Kabendela, Weyonje Netball Club. Have you ever heard them speaking or playing? Now you have a chance to watch them again at your comfort.
I feel very happy, for sure. I'm very happy to be among the final 3. I'm very, very happy, and this is because of my supporters, or the voters who are outside there, who have been voting me, who are still voting me. So you have to continue voting via our Facebook pages, Twitter, Sports Chat. You have to continue voting until the day which is 25th of this month.
First time, I not be surprised because the people I'm contesting with, they are also good. And if I win, I won't be surprised because I've worked for this. Yeah, I've been working for this.
I last saw an awarding ceremony. It was once for the league. It was held, I can't remember the year, but it was there once. But the rest of the awarding ceremonies we've been seeing only the trophy, the medals, and the dinner for the players. But this time, recognizing the best players, it is a very, very important thing in the life of an athlete, because most of the times you will find more people competing in the upcoming leagues, knowing that this time it has to be me. You find competition in different playing positions. You find competitions in even the skills. Someone will say, now I need to beat up this champion who has taken this award today. It's a motivating thing to all athletes.
This should be an eye-opener, just like I say, to the president, to the federation, ourselves, to the players, that anything can happen anytime. New players will be coming every season because we have a lot of talented girls and boys. There are so many other awards. For instance, there is a President's Award, and then there is the Promising Prayers Award. That prayer, we feel that we have a lot of hope maybe in her, according to the performance and the analysis they made, because they've been taking videos during the league and during those different tournaments. So they have been analyzing each and every player. So there is an award for such a player, and there is also an award for the best coach. Yes, I think for the best coach. There are so many.
If at all I manage to win this award, I'll dedicate it to my mom, my family, my managers of Wenjo Netball Club, my teammates, and all my supporters.
I would dedicate this award to my mom. Unfortunately, she's not around. Yeah, but I would dedicate it to her and to my sisters, because they have been so supportive to me.
Why did we come up with this idea, and how will it help the game to grow? And the president has a comment onto this also. But who is your best player of the 2021-2022 season?
They are those people who have put in their all. So we feel if such people are appreciated, the players, the coaches, those people that in most times they are not even mentioned anywhere. So when we come up with such awards, it motivates them. It also encourages the young players. Someone would wake up one day and say, this year or this season I would like to be the MVP. I would like to be the best shooter. I would like to be the best defender. Or I'm working towards becoming the best coach. So they motivate a lot, and by doing that, as we motivate them, we get the best results as a country. So we thought it's important for us to motivate them, to award them, because this is something too small that we can't say we are paying them off. It is not even worthy what they put in, but that sense of appreciation that we value you, we treasure you, and we appreciate all your efforts.